Hey guys, Walt Dickinson here, Wicked Weed Brewing, representing the Funkatorium. And we got an exciting beer this week, Bourbon Aged Oblivion. So Bourbon Aged Oblivion, obviously Oblivion, our sour red, which was one of the first beers we ever released at Wicked Weed. Kind of our core sour beers we originally opened with were Genesis, the tropical fruit sour blonde, and then Black Angel, which obviously became quickly kind of the star of the three beers we originally released. And then Oblivion was the third beer to come out, and that was, again, a sour red, kind of inspired by Consecration and La Folie and some of the other American sour reds I'd had as a young brewer, and kind of wanted to produce a beer that kind of paid homage to that. So it's a 9% sour aged in fresh emptied red wine barrels with a small amount of blackberries and dates. So we would drink that beer, and it was something that was really a pleasant part of the portfolio, and everybody really liked it. But, always kind of looking and going, man, wouldn't it be fun to put this beer in bourbon at some point? I mean, it just seems like bourbon and Oblivion would be just such a beautiful combination. So finally, in the third year of the brewery, I had enough room in the schedule, and I had enough fresh bourbon barrels that we had an opportunity to go ahead and brew a batch and put it into bourbon. So when we did that, we didn't want to just put regular Oblivion in there. We wanted to kind of tailor it for this new beer. And to me, that meant more alcohol so it could support all the wood character, and then a little bit more fruit to kind of stand up. And so what we ended up with is a beer that's just a little richer, a little darker. It's 10.5%, so 1.5% more alcohol than the normal Oblivion, and then just a little more blackberry and date character. But really has become one of my favorite beers that we produce every year. Perfect time of year, catching it kind of the end of winter is a good beer to drink coming into spring, and just is a beautiful expression of what I think sour beer and whiskey can do together. And yeah, I'm really excited about having it back on draft. So see you guys soon. Cheers.